of the Big Orange Nation. Massive Neyland Stadium, home field of the Tennessee Volunteers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Stanford Cardinal, taking on last year's national champions, the Tennessee Volunteers. For Relay Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway.
Volunteers will kick this away to start us off.
And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Keeps it on the draw. The ball is loose. Out and scooped up. Offense still has it on the run. They get him to the ground. Heads up by the offense to keep possession, but he's still short of the mark. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Third down test on this opening drive of the game. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking to scramble. He'll throw it now. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. Pressure is coming. That's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Excellent field position here for the offense. Here's the handoff. As the first down is still going. Brought down, but not before shaking off the first defender and picking up the first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
That's an important first down on that running play. From the shotgun, drops back. He's going to pull it down and run. But gets down to avoid the big hit.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Looking to throw here. The pass rush closing in. It's a quick grab. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. Just have to be smart.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Third down and goal. Crucial play coming up. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
And they will trot out the field goal team here. The distance will be 23 yards at chip shot. And that one's straight down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Moves out of the pocket. Breaks free. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. Well, the season just got a lot more intense. This could be fun. Premier 1 versus 2 matchup, Kirk, right here in the middle of the season.
Yeah, middle of the year to get 1 versus 2. This obviously is going to have a lot of implications as far as the playoff is concerned. And I'm just curious to see a big game like this. Do you ease your way in, or do you take a couple big swings to try to establish who could be the dominating team?
Delayed handoff. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Tackled there by the defense.
Well, this is why the offensive coordinator trusts his quarterback on these RPOs. He made the right read, was able to pick up some good yards. Now they have a 2nd down and manageable. Wouldn't be surprised if they run that RPO again.
Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted.
Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Got the first down and still motoring. Touchdown, Volunteers. Way too much speed in that play.
What a long run for the touchdown. Well, if his defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud, I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return team able to make the recovery and avoid a damaging turnover there.
Oh, boy. The kick returner catches a break. His teammate was able to recognize the ball on the ground and immediately made a heads-up play to get on top of it.
So the drive gets underway, backed up at the 8-yard line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. On the move now. Using his legs here. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. And here's the handoff. Has the first down and more. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a first down.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. 3rd and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
Stanford getting set with a 1st and 10 now. It's a draw play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
How about the defense on this play right here? Because they go with a draw play to try to take an advantage of an aggressive defense. It's pinning their ears to get upfield. But instead, it was almost like the defense was expecting the run. They're not surprised at all. They make a great play.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Breaks an open space. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
This Stanford offense is moving quickly down the field. He escapes the pocket. With the catch, it's Davis. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And he'll set up to throw. Buying time now. Rolling to his left. He's going to take off. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. It's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris. Is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
It's 3rd and a mile. Dropping back to throw. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
Well, that's a good job of this offense to at least get some positive yards. They kind of put themselves in a tough spot getting behind the sticks. But now, after that big gain, let's see what happens.
Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Trying to create here on the move. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
And that catch is hauled in. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he's got it! Touchdown, Tennessee!
Well, when everybody's covered, the tight end can be a quarterback's safety blanket, especially when you're looking towards the end zone. Great catch to get them in for the touchdown.
And now they'll set up for the point after. The extra point is good. It's 17-0. touchdown. The kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Stanford offense is back out on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Pop pass on the jet sweep. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
Backs line up on either side of the quarterback. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, that one's picked off. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Balls. The defense produces 6 points.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They take some way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Stanford offense is back out there on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. It's a draw to the back. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That's caught. It's Davis. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Looking to scramble. He bought some time, now lets it go. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? It's press coverage now from these DBs. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking for his back. Caught near the sticks. It's Punga. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a big play here by the quarterback and the receiver. By having an opportunity to make that big play, now they have a chance to put the ball in the end zone.
Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Throwing for his running back. Caught near the sticks. It's Punga. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking deep down the right side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
2nd and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's caught. Did he get a foot in? Yes, they say it's a catch, a big gain. And the Volunteers looking to use the up-tempo offense here. And looking to throw now on first down. To dirt right down the middle. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Volunteers. This offense really clicking.
What an advantage and weapon for this offense to have a tight end that can get this open downfield. You know, he has both the physicality of a fullback and the downfield presence of a wide receiver. Such an advantage going against these undersized defenders, and he made that touchdown look easy.
Now to try here for the extra point. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. Running with purpose. And the senior calls his own number. Keeps this drive moving.
God, I love to see a quarterback willing to put his life on the line for his teammates. What a job here of picking up the first down, taking that big hit, and going right back to the huddle. You can see his teammates patting him on the back.
The ball is picked off.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I really love what they're doing with this plan today. Moving this wide receiver around, not allowing the defense to lock in on him, and he has had a big day today. Keep throwing him the rock.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. A throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking deep downfield to the left. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain. Touchdown, Tennessee. Still no answer for this offense. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. Kirk, what in the world was going on the defensive side of that play?
Wow, what was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack at 2nd and 13. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Trying it onside to start the third with the lead? It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite them.
And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17. Quarterback making some changes at the line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. Incompletion makes it 2nd down. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking right, this one caught. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense comes up on 2nd and 5 after the penalty. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. On the move now. And he's finally tackled out at the 2-yard line. And the Vols will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking for a red zone touchdown throw, but it's incomplete.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today, and he's not done yet.
Check this out. It's a 5-wide receiver look on 2nd and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Gets rid of it on the move. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
They get nothing on second down, sets up a 3rd and goal from the 2.
He keeps it on a design run. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Vols.
Great teams put the hammer down when the opportunity presents itself. That's exactly what they did here with this touchdown.
Now the all-important extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Stanford offense back out there in the field now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
The pass rush gets home.
Boy, the defense took the field. They mean business. First play of the drive, getting after the quarterback for a huge sack and getting him behind the chains. Love to see it.
So now at the 13-yard line, it's 2nd and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw.
Oh, they get him again.
Well, Chris, after another sack, these guys are going to be facing another 3rd down and long situation. It seems like that's been the theme in this football game. They cannot stay on schedule offensively. It's making it very easy for the defense to get after the quarterback when you know he's in a must-throw situation.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball.
Snags the quick throw.
The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
With such tough field position, at least you get some positive yards to give your punter a little bit more room, and who knows, maybe he can flip the field for you.
And the ball is away from his own end zone. And here's the return now from midfield. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. Looking to scramble now. Make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here. The Vols will line up now. It's 1st and goal.
The defense spreads all over the field playing zone, trying to make this quarterback make a mistake by throwing it into coverage.
And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on 1st and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on 2nd and goal.
It's 2nd and goal now, back from the 14-yard line. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back.
He escapes the pocket. Makes the catch downfield. Touchdown, Volunteers.
This passing game is on fire today. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the Cardinal offense is back out there on the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Quick throw, testing the middle.
He's got it with room to run. Look out, he's loose.
At the 20.
Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Cardinal.
The key to me in this is the quarterback gets the ball out of his hands early. Allows the receiver to run underneath that deep ball on that post route for a beautiful touchdown.
Now the important point after attempt. And it's up and good.
The extra point is good. That makes the score Tennessee 52, Stanford 7.
We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. Returner steps out of bounds at the 17. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Running out of time in the pocket.
Looking to scramble. Finally throws it deep to the right. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Tennessee. Strong game by this quarterback.
Well, that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field in just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
Point after, not right through. Team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the Stanford offense is back out on the field. Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. The pocket breaking down. It's intercepted. The defense snipped out the screen pass.
Chris, how about the big 300-pound defensive lineman getting his paw on that football and bringing it in for an interception?
The offense now has great field position to start the drive. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. This one sails through the back of the end zone and incomplete.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare, a wide-open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
Looking for the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Defense picks it up, still moving.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Stanford comes to the line quickly here. Caught in the backfield. It's Davis. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the mark.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Out of the gun now on third down. Rolling to his left outside the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. Grab by the receiver. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. And let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the fourth quarter. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Send the back in motion. Looking to throw yet again. Looks to the left. It is complete. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking for a receiver. Moves out of the pocket. Fires it on the move. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Boy, this defensive plan has been masterful today for this defensive coordinator. Good job of attacking the quarterback, whether he's inside the pocket, chasing him to the outside, and on the back end, they are locked into tight coverage, not giving his quarterback any options at all. It's no wonder they're winning by so much here in the fourth quarter.
Back in motion now. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
After the sack on first down, it's second down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
I'm not really sure why you're stopping the clock here, leading by so much in the fourth quarter. Run the ball, run the clock, and you can walk out of here with a win.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Coming up, fourth down.
The Volunteers will come to the line on fourth down looking to convert. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. On the move now. Deep throw, looking back to the right side. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. Design quarterback run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Vols.
Well, if there was any chance of a comeback, that's been put to bed. Great job by this offense extending the lead and, in my opinion, putting this game away.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Stanford offense is back out there on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Chris, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover. Does a good job of being physical and making that play.
Tries the right with a quick throw. What a catch! The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. Well, the lineman a little too far downfield, like a sheep wandering away from the flock, and that's a costly penalty. Here's the second down play. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Buying time, moving to his left. Looks like he's going to run it. And he went out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. He lets it go on the move. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
Chris has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Second down, we're going to throw it. He escapes the pocket. Looking deep down the left side. The pass is dropped, incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Man, even outside of the pocket, this quarterback's having trouble finding guys downfield. They are in desperation mode right now and still can't seem to get it together.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now.
On third down, he drops to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now a big decision coming up here on fourth.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying for a fourth down completion. Makes a quick catch. No, he didn't get there. Tackled short of the marker. That is a crushing play as he tried to cut in to this lead. And it's a bunch formation. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Hauls it in outside the 10. He's still running. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Volunteers.
But somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown. There's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT. Scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Stanford offense back out there in the field now. Time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Gets the first and still running. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. One play, and they're already past the 40. 1st and 10. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Getting close to midfield now. They bring it down to the 47.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running backs still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the score. They're going to go out and show their competitive spirit, and hopefully that'll help them down the road. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. The shotgun handoff here. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today. Defense stuffs him right there. No gain. 4th down coming up. Well, that run didn't go anywhere here on 3rd down. It'll bring up 4th down, and right now, late in the game, they've got to go for this. They've got to call their best 4th and short play and hope to keep the sticks moving. They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. He's just going to go down as the time runs out in this ballgame. This is an
impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.